Okay, guys, so at this point, you've pretty much officially finished this course. I just wanted to discuss and talk, probably even ramble a little bit about how to get into actually making money building WordPress sites. And it can be a somewhat intimidating task. And the first step is to start refining your skills. You now know how to build a website. You know how to get everything set up. You know how to implement a theme. And with all the documentation out there on premium themes, you can really tackle any theme for any WordPress website. So my suggestion is continue to practice. And the best way to do that is, without spending more money on domains and themes, is try to find friends or family that may need a website and say, hey, listen, as long as you cover this, that your hosting and your domain, I'll build you a website for free, and it's going to look amazing. You can make amazing websites now, and start building a portfolio. Start getting some websites under your belt, and then down the road. And this is something that I did when I first started building college websites in college. And this is actually a pretty interesting way of doing things. And I thought I was clever. I would recreate, I would go and I would Google a bunch of different, I'm just going to give an example of wedding planner websites in my area. And I would look at all the terrible ones, and I write down a list about 10 of these dated websites. And what I would do is I would pick one of those websites, build an absolutely stunning website, recreate it with all of their content. So I'd create a wedding planning website, and I'd put the content from their website in it. I'd put a logo, I'd make it look amazing, and then I would email them, call them, and say, hey, listen, I'm trying to put together a portfolio here. I live, in the same area as you. I saw your website. I figured I'd go ahead and do this. Would you be interested in buying this? And a lot of the times people were like, yeah, you're going to sell it at a discounted rate because we're still trying to establish our portfolio. But it was a very interesting way of doing things. And I found that if they said, no, I'm not interested, well, I had this website. I'd just go down to the next company on the list, and I would put their information, and I would email them and say, hey, are you interested in buying this website that I just created for your company? I've spent so much time on it, and it really doesn't take us that long. So that is one interesting way to sort of get into it. And once you start building more and more, you're going to be able to start charging more. At this point, for me, I'll have a client come up to me and say, and at this point, for me, it's all word of mouth. I don't have to go out there and sell myself. I'll get a call from someone. They'll say, hey, listen, so-and-so told me about, you can do this for me. And if I'm putting together a simple WordPress site for someone, honestly, I can get it done in a day. I can get it done in 2 days. I will say to them, it's $1,000. And I'm giving you a discount, a 50% discount because you referred to me by so-and-so, and this is my friend discount, blah, 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 blah. And essentially what would be $2,000 is now $1,000. And they see that huge discount. Now, $1,000 is by no means a small amount of money. It's a lot of money. And but as opposed to getting a custom website done by a company of developers, which is going to run you anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 to $5,000, it's not too outrageous. And until you build this confidence in this portfolio, go down to $500. Build websites for $500. And when you're in a position that I'm in, where I actually don't need the money from building websites, I have a lot of other stuff going on. I just enjoy doing it. But eventually you can get to that point and you won't have to worry about finding websites because the referrals and the traffic is just going to keep coming to you from word of mouth. So I want to encourage all of y'all to keep honing your skills, keep working at it, and I would like to offer you another little money making piece of advice, and this is it. When you start creating your portfolio and you go up to your family and say, hey, do you want me to create this website for you? Say I'll do it for free as long as you pay for hosting. And as you go and as you create these websites, I want you to try to sell hosting to every single one of them. So you're going to say, hey, I'll, most of the people I build websites for, host with me. And what that means is X, X, and X. And this is where you sell them. You say, well, no one knows your website better than the person that built it. So if you ever need to go back and make changes, well, then you have me to do that. Two, you never have to worry about anything. I'm going to take care of the hosting. Otherwise, they're going to have to go out, find hosting, find someone else to host it for them, figure out how to host it. They don't want to do that. Believe me, they don't want to do that. So you say, I'll make X amount of change. I'll make 2 changes a month if you need them. I'll host your account for you. You'll, have email. They won't have to worry about any space. So I try to convince every client that I make a website for to sign up for hosting. And here's the kicker. You're only charging about, I would say start, anywhere from $15 a month. If you can get up to $20, $25 a month, and I host about 30 websites and I charge around $25 a month, that's just passive income there for doing nothing. I get a call from maybe 1 or 2 of them once a month saying, hey, can you go ahead and make this change? And it's about, 5-10 minutes of work for a lot of money that I really don't have to work for. So another little money-making tip, if you do want to get into developing WordPress sites, is try to sign up all your clients for hosting. Anyone who signs up for a website, try to get them in on hosting. So those are a couple little money-making tips. I hope you enjoyed them. I just wanted to share them really quickly with you because you're in an interesting predicament right now where you're not a professional yet. You probably don't have a lot of confidence in yourself, so you want to try to wiggle your way into the market and figure out a way where you can build websites, build them for money, but learn at the same time. And the saying, fake it till you make it. Just embrace it. Just go for it. And the option I told you where you build websites and then show people really takes a lot of that pressure off, because you can build an amazing website and then go to them and say, hey, is this something you like? As opposed to, selling someone on your skills, which you're not confident in yet. That can be a lot of pressure, and you can, once you deliver a website, you're freaking out, because if they say, this isn't at all what I had in mind, this is what I want to change, this is what I want to change, I want to do this. Some of it may be beyond your skill level. Some you just may not be able to do. So it can be scary. So I think these tips are great for beginners. They're great to start you making money, and eventually, you can be making a lot of passive income with your hosting and making some easy money creating WordPress sites, which is the best content management system for making it easy. We're going to be able to create websites quickly and efficiently and knock a bunch of them out and get a bunch under our belt. So I want you to think about those pointers as you move forward. And this is the conclusion of this course. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed putting it together. I want you guys to upload all the websites you do to your resume websites. Those are pretty cool. And remember, I want you to continue to upload any stuff that you design or any websites you do. Take screenshots of them, post them on Instagram, and use the hashtag AcademyX. I'd love to take a look at what everyone does. And with my courses, I'm going to start encouraging and have been encouraging people to hashtag screenshots of, whether it be graphic design from my iOS 8 course or a website that they've been working or a logo or whatever it is, hashtag AcademyX, so I can see it and everyone else in the course can see it on Instagram or Facebook or wherever you post it. So I want to thank you guys for going through my course. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, and if you like my teaching style and you would recommend me, please go down to the bottom, give me a 5-star review. That would be great. It really, keeps me coming back and making more courses is the reviews. And I just want to thank y'all again.